America's richest family built an armored car with a mounted machine gun. They drove it through a tent city full of women and children. When that wasn't enough, they sent the National Guard to burn it to the ground. Then they invented modern PR to make sure you'd never hear about it. This is the Ludlow Massacre, 1914. It starts with a company town, southern Colorado, early 1900s. Colorado Fuel and Iron, owned by the Rockefeller family. You live in their houses, you shop at their store. You're not paid in US dollars, you're paid in company script. Script that only works at the company store, with the company's prices. A closed loop. Your wages go right back to the people who pay you. You can't save. You can't leave, and you definitely can't organize, because company spies are everywhere, watching who talks to who. In September 1913, the miners finally strike. Their demands are almost embarrassingly basic. Real money, an 8-hour day, the right to live off company property. The company's response, "You're evicted immediately." Thousands of miners and their families put out in the Colorado winter. So they build their own city, a tent colony, Ludlow, Colorado. 1,200 people living in canvas through a Colorado winter. The Rockefellers don't negotiate, they escalate. They hire the Baldwin-Felts Detective Agency, professional strikebreakers. And they bring something special, an armored car, steel-plated, with a mounted Colt machine gun on top. They call it the Death Special. They drive it past the tent colonies, past canvas shelters full of families, and they open fire, spraying bullets into canvas tents. This is before the massacre. This is just the intimidation. April 20th, 1914. The Colorado National Guard and company guards move into position above the colony, 1,200 people below, hundreds of them women and children. They open up with machine guns. Bullets tear through the canvas, sweeping across the camp. Then they set the tents on fire. Families dig pits under their tents, trying to shelter from the bullets. The tent above them catches fire. Smoke fills the pit. They suffocate, all 13 of them, in a hole in the ground. They dug that pit to survive. It became their grave. The news reaches miners across Colorado. They grab their rifles. Miners across the state form armed militias, hundreds of men. For 10 days, open war, across a 250-mile front. Miners destroy mines. They fight company guards in open combat. It takes the President of the United States to end it. Woodrow Wilson sends federal troops to Colorado. The troops disarm the miners, then they get Rockefeller's coal operations running again. A congressional investigation is launched. Testimony is heard. Evidence is gathered. Criminal charges filed, 0 against anyone. Company officials, National Guard officers, Baldwin-Felts detectives, every single one walks free. 2 women and 11 children dead in a pit. And nobody goes to prison. But the Rockefellers have a problem. The public is furious. John D. Rockefeller Jr. needs this to go away. So he hires a man named Ivy Lee, a former journalist. Ivy Lee invents modern corporate public relations. Right here. For this. Press releases, controlled media narratives, staged photo opportunities. The masterstroke. Rockefeller goes to Colorado himself. Staged photographs, shaking hands with the same miners whose families were killed. His solution? The Colorado Industrial Plan, the Rockefeller Plan, a company-controlled union with 0 actual bargaining power, marketed to the press as progressive labor reform. The newspapers print it. It becomes the template for company unions across America for the next 20 years. Until they're finally banned by the Wagner Act in 1935. The official story, an unfortunate labor incident. Regrettable, but resolved, through reform. The textbook version. The real story. America's richest family ordered the killing of children to break a union. Faced no consequences, then invented modern PR specifically so you would never learn about it. The fact that most of you are hearing this for the first time, that's proof the cover-up worked. If you like stories like these, please like and subscribe.